The security footage was unmistakable. HOA President Linda Carver, heels clacking, face contorted, yanked my 4-year-old daughter, Lily, from her preschool hallway, dragged her across the pavement, and tossed her into her SUV's back seat like a suitcase. "She's mine now, and you'll never see her again," she sneered. What she didn't know was she just kidnapped the daughter of a state undercover operative. I'm Detective Nathan Wells, trained to shred cartels, hunt predators, and dismantle criminal networks from within. In 47 minutes, FBI helicopters would swarm her skies, SWAT boots would breach her doors, and justice would pin her delusions of motherhood to the ground. She'd go from suburban tyrant to the hunted in a 3-state manhunt. This is a parent's worst nightmare. How neighborhood power twists into federal crime, how easily a child can be stolen with forged paper, and why you never underestimate a father in uniform when his daughter screams from a trunk. Predators don't always snarl. Sometimes they smile. That day, Linda Carver's smile was tight, practiced, her eyes unblinking. I caught it from my office window, where I sat daily at 3:15 p.m., posing as a remote-working single dad in Maplewood. Lily, all curls and blue sneakers, chased bubbles in our yard, her giggles pure joy. Linda stood across the street, arms crossed over her crisp blouse, clipboard like a throne. She wasn't watching mesh, was fixed on Lily. I stepped outside, coffee mug in hand, feigning calm. "Afternoon, Linda," I called. Her smile widened, chilling. "She's such a bright girl, Nathan." My jaw tightened. "Thanks." "She is. She reminds me of someone I lost," she added, voice dripping with rehearsed sorrow. "It's tough when God takes what you love." I didn't reply, ushering Lily inside for snack time, locking every door. Linda had been circling lately, first with HOA inspections, then unsolicited gifts, dolls, frilly dresses, a letter signed, "Love, Mama L." 8 years in undercover narcotics taught me obsession escalates. That night, I installed motion cameras at the front door and fence, where Linda often lingered when Lily played. I sat in the dark, heart pounding, staring at the empty yard. Her gaze wasn't neighborly or mournful, it was possessive. Something was coming, fast and vicious, and I'd hit back harder. The school bus was late for minutes, enough to prickle my neck. I paced the driveway, glancing at my watch, 3:21 p.m. The bus lumbered around the corner, but the doors didn't open briskly. Kids trickled out, subdued. No blue sneakers, no curls, no Lily. "Where's my daughter?" I demanded. The driver, Mrs. Jenkins, paled. "Mr. Wells, she didn't board today." My heart froze. "What?" "I walked her to the bus this morning. She was picked up early," Jenkins stammered, "by an emergency contact." "Family emergency. Who signed her out?" "Linda Carver," she whispered. The world tilted. My fist clenched, knuckles white. I dialed the preschool. "Sunshine Preschool, this is Sarah. Nathan Wells." "Where's Lily?" Silence, then panic. "She left with your contact, Linda." She had paperwork, knew Lily's allergies, her teacher's name. She forged it. I roared. "She stole my daughter." I smashed the phone on the porch, stormed inside, and ripped open my locked case badge, Glock, vest. Linda had crossed a line she'd never uncross. The woman who left dolls now had my girl in her car. No school, no HOA, no fake smile would stop me. I swore, staring at Lily's drawings, her tiny helmet, her half-drunk juice box. "You took her, Linda. Now I'm coming, and I don't need a warrant to end you." My boots hit the garage floor, and I wasn't a father anymore, I was a weapon. Highway cameras pinged a black SUV north on Route 52, registered to Linda Carver. She didn't improvise, she planned, a ritual months in the making. I radioed my agency's crisis line, uttering the code we dread. Code Sierra 7, officer's child abducted. The sky cracked open. SWAT and FBI mobilized, but I didn't wait. Linda wouldn't flee Farsh, crave control, seclusion, a nest. Somerset Pines, an abandoned camp buried in the woods, fit perfectly. I arrived at dusk, fog curling over pine needles, air thick with mildew, smoke, and sickly sweetness, her perfume, rotting like her delusions. A man in tactical black smoked by a cabin, armed, not a cop. Linda had help. My blood turned molten. I crept close, choking him out in seconds, leaving him duct-taped behind a shed. A second voice, younger, hissed, "If the girl cries again, I'm taping her mouth." I lunged, slamming the guard's shoulder into the doorframe. His pistol clattered. I broke his wrist, boot on his throat. Touch my daughter again, you're done breathing. He sobbed. I kicked his gun away and heard Herlinda's voice, soft, mocking. There, sweetheart. No more loud daddy, just peace. She was brushing Lily's hair. Through a window, I saw my daughter in a frilly dress Linda had gifted, cheeks tear-streaked, hands shaking. I kicked the cabin door off its hinges. Linda turned, startled, then smiled. Nathan, I knew you'd come. Always so dramatic. Get away from her, I growled. Lily's eyes met mine, pleading. Linda stood, patronizing. She doesn't need you anymore. She needs a real mother. You're a parasite, I spat, fists clenched. I'm done talking, I charged. She gasped, stumbling back in the cluttered cabin dolls and boxes, blankets folded obsessively. Lily trembled on a lace-covered mattress. Lily, I've got you, I barked. Linda blocked me, palms up. You're scaring her, Nathan. She's shaking because of you. I slammed her into a bookshelf, framed photos shattered, on a photoshopped image of Linda with Lily. My stomach churned. She shrieked. You hit me. That was restraint, I growled, throwing her into a table. Cookies likely lay scattered. She scrambled up, bleeding, eyes wild. She's mine. I'm her mother. I closed the gap, punching her stomach. She doubled over, gasping. You forged papers, hired thugs, stole my child, I spat, slamming her face into the doorframe at Weiss, not to kill, to mark. She collapsed, blood smearing her lipstick. Sweetheart, don't let the monster hurt me, she croaked to Lily. Call her that again, I snarled, and I'll rip your tongue out. Sirens wailed. I knelt, pulling Lily into my arms. She said you didn't love me, she whispered. She lied, I said, turning to Linda, crawling toward a cabinet, blood trailing. Her smirk returned. This isn't over. I'll say you beat me. You'll lose her. You're getting a cage, I said, as SWAT stormed in. Floodlights blinded, tactical boots thundered. FBI, troopers, and child services swarmed. I held Lily, her fingers clutching my shirt. Clear left. Hostile down, an agent shouted. Linda slumped against the wall, face ruined, blouse torn. A female agent approached, gun low. Detective Wells? I nodded. Linda Carver, HOA president. Kidnapping, forgery, conspiracy. The agent eyed Linda. You got to her first. I didn't reply. Is the girl hurt? No wounds, but terrified, I said. She heard every lie that woman told. Lily whispered. She said you were bad, didn't want me. Tell her. I growled at Linda. She chuckled, blood dripping. She needed truth. You're a broken man, Nathan, hiding behind a badge. Shut up, I snapped. An agent restrained me. Stand down. I exhaled. Bag her. She planned this for month forged files, tracked Lily's schedule, knew her blood type. A tech entered. Found files under the mattress names, photos, 6 months old. Check medical records, I said. She tried accessing Lily's last month via the HOA. I reported it. No one listened. Linda sneered. I am the HOA. I built this community, kept out trash like you and your brat. A SWAT officer hissed. You're not even in charge of your arms now. They cuffed her, double-locked. You're making a mistake, she rasped. You're the cautionary tale, I said. Lily asked, is she going away? Forever, I kissed her forehead. Outside, choppers roared, neighbors gawked, cruisers lined the road. I carried Lily past flashing cameras, saying nothing. Linda's story ended, ours began. The courtroom brimmed with neighbors, reporters, parents clutching kids tighter, officers who knew the line Linda crossed. She entered in orange, shackled, smirking, chin high, lipstick uneven, defiant. On day 3, she took the stand, grandstanding. I didn't kidnap, she declared. I saved a neglected girl from a broken father. Gasps rippled. Her lawyer claimed grief-driven delusion, but evidence crushed her. Footage, forged papers, Lily schedules, folders labeled future wardrobe, behavioral molding, a custody petition for Lily Carver. The judge called me. Detective Wells, your statement. I faced Linda. You stole 3 hours, 22 minutes of my daughter's life. You lied, forged, built a sick fantasy to bury her in. You broke her trust, poisoned her smile. She flinches at doorbells, has nightmares. You told her I abandoned her. But she was never yours. You're no Mother Urea predator in pearls. Linda's jaw twitched. I want you to wake every day in a cell, knowing you didn't win, just a number. Silence fell. The judge's voice was steel. Guilty on all counts: kidnapping, conspiracy, forgery, child abuse. 28 years, no parole for 20. Linda screamed, "No!" Fighting as bailiffs dragged her out, yelling, "I loved her more than him." No one defended her. In prison, Linda became inmate 832799, stripped of pearls, nails blunt, hair gray. She tried commanding bunks, earning a black eye. Inmates dubbed her mommy issues after she demanded shade and got a tray of food to the chest. She scribbled in a journal, "She loved me," clutching a thread doll named Lily. Her letter to Lily reached my desk. I burned it, writing back, and signed, "No apology erases what you did. You get silence, a fading name. Lily heals, you won't." In prison, she muttered about crooked chalk, smearing food, writing "President" on her pillow, but her crown was dead. 2 years later, at the Lily Wells Child Recovery Center's opening, Lily, now 8, cut the ribbon, scissors gleaming. "A lady said my daddy didn't love me," she told the crowd. She was wrong. "He saved me, and this place will save other kids." Cheers erupted. Miles away, Linda saw Lily's photo in a discarded paper, whispering, "She was mine." No one cared. Lily's banner rose where Linda's fell. Have you faced a predator hiding behind power? Share below. Your story might spark courage.